Good morning. It's time for another FOC comic book video. We'll see what's on the pre-sales this week. So, as ever, you go to the CanadianComicBin.com and you scroll down here to pre-sales. Let's kick it off with DC. So these are due on April 28th. That is the Sunday. Sometime in the summer, they're going to switch back to being available on Wednesday like everything else. But for now, DC goes live on Tuesdays. What do we got this week? This was on last week's order. Alan Scott, The Green Lantern #6, last issue, but then it got pushed back, so it's on this week's. So if you missed it, there you go. It's another one. If you want all 3 covers, it's got 20% off. The final issue of Justice League, Godzilla and Kong #7. It was a slow start for selling, for our store anyway. But now, like the first print of issue 1, it's anywhere between $20 and $40. I know the Jim Lee variant is $40 because I found one in the back and looked it up, and now I know that sells for $40. So yeah, if you're into the Justice League, Godzilla, Kong, I'm sure when these come out, we'll be getting the trades, or it'll start off with a hardcover. But I do like this foil cover, Kong as a Green Lantern. That's pretty great. Well, if you want all 4 of those covers, you can get them for 20% off the cover price. Batman the Brave and the Bold, #13. I don't know what's going on in this title right now, but that's a pretty wild Matina cover. Oh, that's from the Jurassic League. Apparently they're getting a cartoon series through DC. That's kind of cool. Let's scroll back. But I also like this Jason Sean Alexander cover. I'm a fan of his because he was doing work for Mignola's Hellboy and BPRD, and I really liked his work from that. But yeah, that's a great Batman. Has a little bit of a Sienkiewicz kind of vibes. What else we got? Oh yeah, if you want all 3 of those books, you can get them for 20% off. You know it. Nightwing. I think this is Tom Taylor's last story arc, and if you watch my other videos, you might have seen that I read the first 2 issues of his run, 82 and 83, I believe. I could be wrong. It's 80 something. And it's really good, and Bruno Redondo's art is amazing. So I'm actually gonna go back and read all those issues. But you got your Dan Mora cover, which is great. He's one of DC's all-stars right now. I know Mark Miller's always poaching the best artists. I'm surprised he hasn't done a series with him. And you got a nice Daniel Sampere cover, but all 3 of them, 20% off. Catwoman, always getting really nice covers. You got your Nakayama with all those cats. I think that's gonna sell a few extra. People like cats. There's plenty of cat videos out there. You've got your Villalobos card. That's a pretty good one. The old card stock, an extra $1 or so on it. And this is a newer artist to me, Rachta Lin. Yeah, it's pretty cool, a little anime style, right? I don't know. I'm a toss between these 2. I think I like the Nakayama one better, just because the concept's great. The Lobos one is great as well, but more creative for the David Nakayama for me. Superman 14. This series has been pretty solid. If you haven't tried it out, please do. But House of Brainiac's still going strong. Lobos all over the place, and you've got 4 covers to choose from. Dave Johnson, Salvador LaRocca, Carla Cohen, and Sandoval. So if you want all 4, you can get them for 20% off. And I'm always pushing Batman Superman World's Finest because it's like one of the most fun comics out there, especially this run that's going through all these different Batmite type characters, so you get kind of like silly fun. And Dan Mora's drawing it, so it's going to be solid. But you've also got a Jeff DeCall cover, which I haven't seen. I didn't do the pre-orders for this one, and You know what? I like Superman. I don't like the Batman so much. Usually it's the other way around. But I think the Superman's cool, and I like the doves going up here, and then the bats changes to bats. It's a good cover. Sorry, I got to scroll back down here. We also have a Ramon Perez, and you can get all three for 20% off. Wonder Woman always has some great covers. This Sampier one's pretty great. I like the cutting away. It makes me think of that Joe Quesada House of M variant, where it's all the puzzle pieces kind of floating away. If you remember that, you can just give it a good old search if you don't. Tedesco's cover. This is a great one. That's a great cover. What can I say? What else we got here? Sorry, I keep scrolling back and forth. Stepan Sejic, he stepped away from mainstream comics and was just doing indie stuff, but he's come back in the last year doing a few covers here and there. But all three of those covers are great, and you can get them all for 20% off. Green Lantern War Journal. We don't really carry it on the stands. We have one or two people who pick up the title and seem to be enjoying it, and I've heard good things about it, but I myself haven't read it. Titans number 11, Tom Taylor as well. We've got 3 different covers. Pagulayan, he did some She-Hulk with Dan Slott, I remember that. And a Lucas Myers design cover. And John Constantine, my boy. I feel like this series just got extended. I thought it was supposed to only be like 5 or 6 issues, but now it says 9. I could be wrong, but I think it got extended. Anyway, I'm happy about that. I'll be getting both those covers. Let's check out. Oh, yeah, this was used a while ago, and then it got replaced with another cover. So I guess they subbed it out just to push it back. Maybe it fit better on that issue. We've got our Crisis on Infinite Earths number 2, and you can get your foil cover, and they're also doing a blank. Military Comics number 1 facsimile. We just got in our Green Lantern, and I think that's a good one. But I guess this is the first appearance of Blackhawk. So yeah, it's a good key book that you would never really see very often in the stores. So not a bad facsimile. Mad Magazine. We've got DC Pride, a bunch of different covers. Our Babs Tarr one is not available yet. I guess it's probably going to be that one. There's the foil. So just transfer that there as well. And you can get all of those. They're expensive books, so 20% off is a pretty good deal. But yeah, that is it for DC. There's no big key book, no big happenings, but just some fun covers this time. Let's jump into Marvel. We did put up a box. I think people are going to be enjoying this, so I'm just letting you know that we're doing it on pre-sale if you want to order it ahead of time. So it's got your black costumes, little classic images. People seem to like the classic images a little bit more than a lot of the modern ones. The last issue of Avengers Twilight, number 6, we got a nice Hulk cover. It's a small one. We didn't get a big image for that one. Alex Ross doing what he does. We got our Acuna, you have the Chalvet, and you have an Aspinall. Get all 4 covers, 20% off. And Black Panther Blood Hunt, another Blood Hunt spin-off miniseries. I do like the A cover more than the Annie Wu, and more than the David Go. But there's that red blank. If you so choose, you can get all 4 for 20% off. And remember, all you have to do is click on the image and you can add it to your cart, and there it is. And when you want to check out, check out. And we have an order build option where you don't have to pay shipping right away and they just stay here. And Spider-Verse number 3, Edge of the Spider-Verse. I forget what volume this is, maybe like volume 4. This sold really well. We are sold out, but they're going back to second print. So if you missed it and need it and want to read it, see what this new Star Spider is about, there you go. So issue 4 is also coming out, and we've got 3 different covers. I really like the Scott Forbes cover. The Pete Woods homage one, yeah, it's good, but this one's the standout cover for this run here. Do we have a large? No, we don't have a large image of that one. That's too bad. That's okay. When it comes in the store, you can see it yourself. All right, Jackpot and Black Cat number 3. Adam Hughes is doing the A covers, and let's check out this one a little closer. Oh, see, we got a big image. Big Sunnies. There we go. Black Cat's looking great. This gives me a vibe of Madam Web a little bit. Just the big sun gogs, you know? Oh, that's Lobos. That's not even Adam Hughes. Holy. See how much Lobos looks like Adam Hughes art nowadays? Silly me, eh? Anyway, I like it. I don't like the goggles, but I like it. We also have the Medina Black costume. That's like celebrating the anniversary of Spider-Man's black costume, so everyone's getting one of those. We got our Torque variant, and you can get all 3 of those for 20% off. Another Blood Hunt miniseries, Midnight Suns. We got our A cover, we've got our Dave Watcher B, and our Declan Shalvey C, and then of course the blank. So you can get all 4 of those for that 20% off. Night Thrasher, number 4 is out. It's only got the 1 cover. Rise of the Powers of X. I believe this is the last issue, but I could be wrong. It could be going to 6. Yeah, the original Powers of X and House of X went up to 6 issues, so that's likely going to be a 6-issue series. See how little research I did. We've got David Nakayama's connecting cover. Last week we had the other part of this. We sold quite a few, so I imagine there's going to be quite a few of these ones sold because people want to join those covers up. I do like this Sway cover, or Swaby. It seems like he's dropping that Sway. No, we didn't get a big image of that. Seems like he's dropping that Sway image, or nickname. Sorry, I just got to scroll back down. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. I'm guessing this is the last issue because further down we're going to see her brand new volume, just Scarlet Witch number 1. So I'm assuming this is the last one. Spider-Boy number 7. It's got lots of guest characters, Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor. But I do enjoy a little homage to John Byrne. You know, do you remember that Spectacular Spider-Man number 101? Goes for big dollars. Not saying that that's going to go for big dollars, but you know, you can get all 3 of those covers for 20% off. Spider-Punk's continuing on, has some fun covers. Patrick Gleason, I like that one. CF Villa, a little Ghost Rider Spider-Punk, and of course all 3 for 20%. Star Wars Darth Maul Black and White Red number 2 is out. Number 1 is out today. Our store only got 1 of our 5 boxes of Marvel comics. We're expecting them either today or tomorrow to arrive, so all these issues, all the issue 1s are not here. Only the 1 in 25 ratios showed up. So hopefully they come today so we can have them up tonight. But anyway, we've got 3 different covers. You got a nice Delato. You've got Danny Earls. I'm not familiar with him, and I don't know who did the A cover there. Tyler Kirkham, I believe. Yeah, it looks like a Tyler Kirkham, and I think that's his name right there. All right, gotta scroll all the way back down again. Okay, what else for Star Wars? Jango Fett number 3 is out. Got your Chris Sprouse cover, and you got your Phil Noto, and all 3 for 20% off. Ultimate Spider-Man number 5. Number 4 came out today, and I read it last night, and I like it. So I'm 4 issues in. I enjoy it, but I gotta say the series is not for kids. It's geared more to adults. There's a lot of character development and a lot of conversation, and there's not as much action. So I don't think kids are gonna enjoy it as much. I could be wrong, but us old folks, I think we're digging it. It's nice seeing adult Peter, and I don't know. It's like watching an HBO show. It's not for kids. Just no real violence. Anyway, Ultimate Spider-Man, Wolverine number 50 is out, and Frank Miller's taken another crack. I gotta say, this is better than that other one he drew. I don't love it, but I would say it was better than the one that everybody was saying was the worst piece of comic art ever. Sorry, let's scroll back here. We've got a Greg Land Sabretooth variant, and you got the Snicked. They did a Thwip one for Spider-Man. Did they do a BAMP for Nightcrawler? I don't know. What other sound effects could they make for characters? A little sound effect one. Anyway, that's I like that cover. And you have a Chichetto variant. I like the Chichetto. But yeah, it's a bigger book. It's expensive. It's $10 each. You can get all 5 of those for 20% off. So that's going to save you a big chunk. Saves you $10. You get a free book, basically. Exactly, you get a free book. X-Men The Wedding Special. I have not been paying attention to X-Men. I am going to jump in with the new relaunch, and I know X-Men 97 has inspired a lot of people to be digging out back issues from our bins, and I hope that continues. But people are getting married, and it looks like it's Mystique and somebody I don't know. But this is an homage to Amazing Spider-Man Annual 21, so that's kind of fun. And let's just get down here again. So there are, how many covers? 4 covers, you know, the discount bundle. But Scarlet Witch has so many good covers for it. There's 6 covers. We don't know the Davy Go yet, but Jen Bartel, she's quite popular and pretty much sticks to covers now just because of the cost. Jenny Frison, she's been doing a couple of Marvel covers again, and I imagine people are going to be ordering this one. I can't imagine people ignoring it. And the P. Craig Russell, it's a foil, and I'm pretty sure this came from Marvel Fanfare. There was lots of pinups in those early Marvel Fanfares. You can see him, Sinkovich, Mignola. There's just lots of cool art if you go digging through those issues. And of course, we got a Scotty Young. Oh, we only got a small one of that cover. And what was the last one? And Tran Nguyen. I don't know this artist, but that is a great cover. Looks to be painted, but who knows? Can never tell what artists are using as their mediums now. And you can get all 6 covers at 20% off. Again, no big important thing happening. No first appearances, it doesn't seem. Some cool covers, but it's good, solid reading, you know? Avengers Twilight, great read. So we're just stopping at 1 for great reads. Ultimate Spider-Man, good read. Scarlet Witch, who is writing Scarlet Witch? Steve Orlando. Familiar with him, but not familiar with his work. All right, let's jump into the miscellaneous comics. This is the last bit. We're keeping our Overstreet price guides up there for a while because they're not due till, I think, June, July they come out. But we're going to keep this going, just let you know they're there. Biden's Titans, that was on last time. Thundercats number 4 was on last time because they pushed the dates back. We've got a Star Wars High Republic Adventures, Saber for Hire number 2. Kanto's coming back. So another volume, what's this, volume 3? But it's coming through Dark Horse this time. Dr. Worthless is an original graphic novel, and it's got art by Eric Powell, so if you're a fan of The Goon, you might want to jump into that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha. We did have this on our pre-sales a while ago, so if you're some of the people that ordered already, remember not to order it again unless you want double up on the covers. But Jason Aaron can start his run here. He gets a short story in there. But there are 3 different covers, and you can get all 3 for 20% off. It was an expensive book. Deathstalker number 2 is out. It's written by Flash. It's not out. Number 1 is out. Number 2 is now available for pre-order. So if you want to see what Flash is doing, you could check out the issue now, and then if you like it, you can let us know by Monday. Blood Squad 7. This is by Joe Casey, and he's doing like it says a deconstruction of superhero nostalgia typically centers around the classic characters of the Silver Age, but this will delve into the 90s comic book themes. So we're gonna get maybe a jokier, less serious thing, or breaking it apart. I'm definitely gonna check it out. See how many 90s artists kind of get ripped on. Where am I going here? But you got two different covers. Shatter Spin. It's Lego Ninjago. So if you're a youth, you might be into that. They are remastering Lore by Ashley Wood. They got two different covers. Feral number 3. It's got an homage to Megan, the robot girl horror movie. I just read number 2, and I still really like it. It's good. It's good. It's got great art. So I recommend that one. King Spawn, Spawn stuff. If you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. The Rook number 2. Number 1 is sold out. You can get second prints, but people are enjoying this world so far. Salmon Twitch, I mentioned this earlier, that we're selling more Salmon Twitch than King Spawn or the Scorched, and I even think Gunslinger spawns. So, which is weird, both 1 and 2. Like, we'll see if number 3 will continue that run. Spawn has, I love the Puppeteer covers, I really do. So there you go, 2 covers by Spawn. Void Rivals number 9 is coming out. The Butte cover is not available yet. Cobra Commander was on last week, so we just shifted it over to this week because it got pushed back. Same with Savage Dragon, but they added a 3rd variant, but there's no cover image for it yet. Blown Away 2, that was also on last week, so if you ordered it already, you can just ignore that. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. This has been doing pretty well. We've been selling out of the A covers. I think we might have some photo covers left, but people have been enjoying this one. Archie, we got a mini-series. It's not just a one-shot. There we go. We got 3 in a row. So Judgment Day with Archie. Got Jay Lee. We got Frank Avila. And Megan Hutchinson does the A cover. So there you go. And what do we got here? Calixit Battle of Universal City. This is a Black Mass series. There doesn't appear. Oh, there we go. Granda, what if California refused to be ruled? It's a total war on the streets of Los Angeles as Zora leads the Mulholland resistance to seize freedom or die trying. So yeah, Black Mass, but there's no covers, there's no cover images. And Conan number 11 is out, so not out. Number 10's out. There you go. So these are the pre-sales. If you're wanting to guarantee your copies, please go to our website and make your orders. Go to your local store, order through them, make sure they know what to bring in. Us ourselves have been cutting back on the wall books, but don't worry, if we sell out in an issue, you can always reach out and ask us to bring something in or to see if it's available still, because a lot of the time we can still get these comics in, but you gotta let us know. I know a lot of you love just coming in, looking at the wall, or going to the website and seeing what's in today, but it works a lot better if you can put a little advance notice on some of your orders. Okay, that's it for today, and we'll get this on YouTube and all the other fun spots they go to. Enjoy the rest of the week.